at this house, you look at this house, you look at that house, you look at that house, you look at that house. These guys might not even know each other. They might not even talk to each other. They don't even know who the owner of the other house is. In Africa, oh, I go about yelling and saying, yeah, my neighbor, like I know everybody in my whole village. Here, you don't have to know your neighbor. You don't have to know nobody. You don't even have to say hi. That's the difference. And it's really different here. So it's not the same like the place that I come from. And the other thing that I realize is people so, how do you say? People love their country so much. You'll see someone putting a flag in front of his house because that is patriotism. If you have a flag in your house in Kenya, you can be arrested, you know. This is someone's front yard, that is someone's front yard. They don't touch each other's yards. So again, on that side and on that way, these houses. So I talked to one of the owners of these houses, and they say that he got one of his houses. He got the house for almost it's about $400,000, and the down payment was about $23,000. So you pay that much money, then you have a house, and you have to pay mortgage for 30 years, for 15 years if you pay a lot, or for 30 years if you're gonna pay less money. So looks like a good place to live. But what you have to understand is most people in the US, they say they have a house this way, they have a house, but actually that house is theirs, but they have to pay mortgage. And that means technically the house is not fully paid. What's up guys, welcome back. And of course, as usual, if it's your first time, come around here and subscribe guys. Almost 3,000 subscribers. That's so amazing. So do that thing. If it's your first time, subscribe. Have you done that? Awesome, thank you. So here I'm at this place. This is the beautiful neighborhoods of Ramsey. What I'll do today is I'm gonna bring you around these houses. Look at those beautiful apartments. Look at those amazing apartments. I'm gonna be bringing you around here so that you guys can actually enjoy these views. So what you do is you subscribe, then we'll be talking. I'm gonna be bringing you here. We talk about these houses and these homes. So do that thing, subscribe. Let me get out of this car, and of course let's enjoy these. I hope you enjoying this video. Please let me know where you're watching from. So here I'm in Ramsey, Anoka County. I'm gonna get out of this car, and I want to show you how these homes look like, you know. And we'll be going to one of these homes and see how they are inside, how they are designed, and if possible we want to see how much do these homes cost. So look at those. This looks so cool, so chill and organized. Of course, this is the US. So let me know where you're watching from. Let's do this video together guys. Cheers. So these are the new houses. You see, that's how they build their houses, made of wood, you know. And that house will stay for 50 years from now, 100 years. I don't know the technique, but if you put wood for a house in Kenya, oh, termites will feast on your house. You'll not find it in the next couple of years. So yeah, this is the place. This is Anoka County, as they call it in Minnesota. And this is spring. It's almost spring, yeah. So it's amazing. You see, this is another thingy. This is the tarmac road, no, the Maram road. This is the rough road. It's not, they don't have like the actual tarmac house roads. Look at that, it looks fancy. It's like off-road roads. The good thing, it's really straight and organized. One day they will need to put like the tar, then it's gonna be a really good road. So oh, this has a driveway that is cemented. So time check, guys, 19:33. That is 30 minutes, 33 minutes after 7. And you see it's bright. The sun is still outside. So sometimes in summer, this is spring. Sometimes in summer, the sun goes down at 10 p.m. That's the difference. Right now, we have to walk outside. We have longer days because it's summer. But in winter, the sun goes down at 4 in the evening. So as you can see, this place is organized with this is a sidewalk. There's a drive-through. I mean, there's a garages for the houses, and of course there's a driveway. And it's both houses on that side and on this side. Sometimes I'm confused if you walk in around and you're not sure if you exactly know the address of the place you're going through, you might get lost. So right here, the houses that look almost the same as the ones that you look on this side. So I'm gonna go all the way there to that stop sign. And the thing is, these people know where the boundary, like where the front yard reaches and the back yard. You see that one? That means this guy can only mow the grass to only his front yard, and he cannot extend to the neighbors. And if you go all the way there, you see most of these houses have a painting that is almost whitish. It's mostly light, and the roofs have black. They're always designed the same. These look to be like the modern houses, maybe 2000 and up. But I've seen other houses in other places that look really older, 1940s, 1950s, but these ones look like modern houses. And of course, I've seen a couple new ones coming up on the other side. This looks like a really cool place to come and live, you know. I'm gonna go all the way down there. So sometimes I'm like, the US seems to be doing the same thing over and over again, like the housing, the roads, the sidewalk, and how the houses are organized. It's always the same. They don't do really difference. Look at that. This is someone's front yard, that is someone's front yard. They don't touch each other's yards. So again, on that side and on that way, these houses. So I talked to one of the owners of these houses, and they say that he got one of his houses. He got the house for almost it's about $400,000, and the down payment was about $23,000. So you pay that much money, then you have a house, and you have to pay mortgage for 30 years, for 15 years if you pay a lot, or for 30 years if you're gonna pay less money. So looks like a good place to live. But what you have to understand is, most people in the US, they say they have a house this way, they have a house, but actually that house is theirs, but they have to pay mortgage. And that means technically the house is not fully paid. A lot of people have houses, but those houses are not actually fully paid. So my story is this: I'm from Kenya, and there's a very big difference about Kenya and the US, the housing, the system, and everything. And here, people don't necessarily own the land, but back home where I come from, people own the land. The land belongs to them. You buy a piece of land, it's yours. You have a title deed. The good thing about this place, the house is yours. The land is not actually yours, because there's a lot of things you cannot do on your land. But the government can choose to take a piece of land and build a road, build a sidewalk, so that the place is organized. Unlike the places that we own land, this place, the land belongs to the government. So you come, press here, then the lights should be that way, and the guys can wait for you. That guy didn't wait for me, so that I can cross the road. Oh, in Africa, lights, I don't think that we have lights. A lot of people just think lights are for decoration, but here lights are so respected. So there's land here. People will never come and fill this place, guys. It's really full. It's full in Africa because we are congested in small places. But here, you must put your house. Actually, these houses are constructed by designers and companies. You can't just crowd a place. So that's the difference. In Kenya, we have land, we have enough room, but we don't seem to be wanting to be like super organized. Here, everything is controlled, it's organized, and you only have to do what the government and the city wants. So these are new houses in Anoka, Ramsey, you know. They look beautiful, they look pretty, people follow the rules, and that's amazing. So let me know what you think. That might be like a 5-bedroom house. Look at that. Same to these ones, and these are new. I'll one day take you guys to those places that have houses that were built many years ago. And the good thing about those houses, they might be cheaper, but you have to also think about repairing a lot of stuff in there, because maybe the carpet is gone or it's going bad and the roof needs to be changed, or maybe you need to change sink, the washing machine, the laundry machines, a lot of things that you have to do. But these ones, they're modern, it's cool, it's chill here. And for me, one day I want to live in a place like this, because you know, you might have kids, and you want the kids to, you know, grow in a place that is safe. You know, there are no many cars running around, or there are no many traffic and stuff, so you need your kids to be safe. Oh, that looks like a guy who has a big backyard, and he has that huge mowing machine. Yeah, so I'd want one day to live in a place like this that is chill and cool. Another funny thing about the US, guys, is you look at this house, you look at this house, you look at that house, you look at that house, you look at that house. These guys might not even know each other. They might not even talk to each other. They don't even know who the owner of the other house is. In Africa, oh, I go about yelling and saying, yeah, my neighbor, like I know everybody in my whole village. Here, you don't have to know your neighbor. You don't have to know nobody. You don't even have to say hi. That's the difference. In Africa, we are so social that right now you'll see people sitting in front of their garages. They'll be talking, gossiping, playing games, and making noise, you know, having fun. The social life in Africa is lively. But if you look down there, you don't see the same. You only see one person walking with a dog. You don't see nobody in the houses. People are so much into themselves, and that one makes me feel like people are into depression sometimes. They have really good cars. You see, every house has a car in front. They have really good houses, good beds, good jobs, but they do not have that thing, the life, the social life. Sometimes people die in their houses. Nobody cares. Nobody knows. But in Africa, it's different. We're there, we laugh, and hello. Good, how are you? And we have fun and talk to each other, and we're friendly. That's the difference. And it's really different here. So it's not the same like the place that I come from. And the other thing that I realize is people so, how do you say? People love their country so much. You'll see someone putting a flag in front of his house, because that is patriotism. If you have a flag in your house in Kenya, you can be arrested, you know. That might be a chief's camp. So guys, this is the house, this is the design of America. It looks really pretty. So what do you see in the movies? Sometimes it's the way it is here. But I have to tell you one thing, one last thing before you go. All the people you see with these cars, with these houses, they are not necessarily rich. They are not rich. They are not millionaires. The system is made to make them pay for their mortgage, pay for their houses, have the things that they want. They are not like super rich. In Africa, guys, if you want to see someone who is rich, it's someone who has this kind of a house. It's someone who has that kind of a car. Look at that. They have like 3 cars. It's someone who has a good job. Those are people that we call rich. But here, you're not rich. You just middle income. You're just normal. The rich people in the US, they don't live in these kind of places. They have their gated communities. And those are the places that I want to go to next time and do a video for you guys, because I want to show you where the rich people live So this guy is spraying his own grass. It's funny because the water will just spray on his front yard and the backyard, and that's it. So it's not gonna extend. And they have a system of watering that's gonna just do the job where it's supposed to do. So that's amazing, guys. I think I'm lost if I'm not really wrong, because I don't see where I parked the car. I'm gonna go, because I told you guys these places look the same. I think I'm lost if I'm not wrong. I have to go all the way down and see if I'm actually on the right place. So actually I'm lost because I was supposed to use this route here and I missed that, and I'm going all the way around. That means if you drunk, you might really get lost, or if you don't know how to use the map. Because I told you guys, look at these houses. They look the same. They have the same front yard. They have the same sidewalk. The only difference is the number. If you look at that house and this one and that one, they almost look the same. Like the numbers just is different with the digit. That's 15150, and that is 15151. So that's gonna be the opposite of this one. 1515146. That's gonna be 15137. It's like they are the same. They're organized in a way that you can just know your house only if you have a map. Look at that. There's a place people can go play golf. There's a little lake there. I didn't tell you guys that this place is known for 1,000 lakes.
Turn left onto Snowy Owl Street Northwest. Then the destination is on your left.
This thing is telling me where my address is, because I told you guys, if you get lost here, you don't have a map, you lost. You have to call the police to come locate your place. This looks like a really good place that I want to come and live. So you have the front yard. This place that I've been walking around is the front yard, and then there's a backyard. You know, this is the place that's the backyard, and the house that I'm going to is towards there. So I went through another street that was not supposed to be the one I was supposed to use. So I'm gonna go there, and of course, guys, this is the backyard, the front yard. I'm gonna go next time to the place that the rich people live, you know, and show you. This is middle income, guys, and this America looks amazing. Let me know what you think about the designs, about how it's organized and structured, and let me know where you're watching this video from, guys, because I'm really motivated. You know, I gotta tell you my stories. I'll tell you about the things that I go through in this country as a foreigner, as an African, and as an African immigrant, and the opportunities that this country gives to those people who really wanna make it in life. You know, I like that one. That one has really good seats in front of his porch. So see, you go around, you don't see nobody. I'm the only guy moving around crazy. It's amazing. You know, in Kenya, I tell people that sometimes it's lonely here. People are like, oh, you're in the US, you're well off, but it's not here. It's different. So you only have good cars, you only have good houses. The social life is not there. I like this drawing. So this is beautiful. Look at this, like the palm tree, the flower. This might be a kid or someone drawing this. Thank you guys for watching that video. Please subscribe and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.